In Nigeria, every child grows up hearing the same quiet warning: never swim alone. Never answer voices from the water. And never, ever, accept gifts from a beautiful stranger standing too close to the shore. Because out there, where the waves kiss the sand and rivers slip into the sea, something is waiting. Watching. Listening. They call her Mami Wata, Mother of Waters. And for thousands of years, she has been trading dreams for souls. At sunset, the West African coastline can look harmless, even holy. The sky burns gold over the Atlantic. Fishermen haul in their last nets of the day. Children chase each other, laughing, as the waves rush at their feet and retreat, as if playing along. On the surface, everything is peaceful. But if you stare long enough into the water, you notice things. Ripples that move against the wind. Currents that swirl in strange circles. Shadows just beneath the surface that don't quite match the motion of the waves. Because Mami Wata does not arrive with thunder and rage. She does not tear the sky or roar like a storm. She comes when you are weakest. When your spirit is cracked open. When you want something so desperately that anything suddenly feels like a reasonable price. Sometimes, it's a fisherman whose nets have been empty for weeks. Sometimes, a trader crushed by debt. Sometimes, a young woman promised nothing but suffering in a world already cruel to her. One evening, a fisherman sits alone by the shore, his nets dry, his stomach tighter than his fist. His children are hungry. His wife is tired. His village has started to whisper, maybe his star has gone dark. He stares into the water and sees only his own reflection, tired eyes, salt-streaked face. Then, slowly, that reflection begins to change. The water around it softens, glows faintly. Another face emerges, layered over his. Someone else is looking back at him. She rises, not fully, from the shoulders up, like a secret the sea is reluctantly revealing. A woman. Her hair is impossibly long, black and glossy, moving as if it too is made of water. Her skin, sometimes dark as midnight, sometimes pale as moonlight, shifts to match the eye of the beholder. She appears in the form you desire most, the perfection you carry in your imagination. In one hand, she holds a mirror, its surface glinting with a strange light. In the other, a comb, which she runs slowly through her hair. Sometimes, a snake coils around her waist or shoulders, its scales shimmering like wet jewels. Then she does the thing that breaks every rule your mother ever taught you. She calls your name. Her voice does not sound like a single person speaking. It echoes, layered, like many voices pouring from one mouth, the rush of waves, the sigh of the tide, the whisper of something ancient and hungry. I can give you everything you desire, she says, eyes locked on yours. Wealth beyond measure. Success in all you do. Power over your enemies. Her lips barely move, yet her words arrive straight in your chest, bypassing your ears completely. All I ask is your devotion. She does not shout. She does not threaten. She simply offers. And when your family is starving, when your name is a joke, when the people who once respected you now look away, an offer like that feels like rescue, not danger. Her hand lifts from the water, delicate and flawless, droplets glittering like diamonds as they fall back into the sea. The fisherman, trembling, reaches out. His fingertips brush hers. The moment they touch, the water glows with a cold, unnatural light. The air grows heavy. The night listens. A chill runs from his hand into his heart. Somewhere beyond the human eye, a pact is sealed. You belong to Mami Wata now. Forever. At first, it feels like a miracle. The very next day, the fisherman's nets are so full of fish they almost tear under the weight. The sea, which had refused him for weeks, suddenly overflows into his hands. People gather at the shore, gasping, clapping him on the back. Your luck has changed. Your enemies have failed. God has answered you. Day after day, his fortune grows. Fish in abundance. Money in his home, more than he has ever seen. New clothes drape his shoulders. Neighbors who once pitied him now greet him with respect, some even envy. He fixes his leaking roof. His children eat until they are full. His wife ties new wrappers, bright and expensive. The village elder invites him to sit closer during meetings. He's living the dream every desperate person begs for. But dreams, in Mami Wata's world, are never free. One night, he wakes with his heart racing, his throat dry. He thinks he heard something, the sound of waves. Not crashing on the distant shore, no. This is closer. Inside his ears. Inside his bones. He swings his feet over the side of the bed and finds them wet. Sand clings to his soles. He doesn't remember leaving the house. The next night, it happens again. He dreams of water, of her face, of long hair drifting around him, cool hands caressing his neck as he sinks deeper and deeper. He wakes at the water's edge, clothes damp, with no idea how he got there. Daylight feels safe, but as evening approaches, the pull begins again, slow at first, then stronger. Like an invisible rope around his chest, tightening, drawing him shoreward. Devotees describe it the same way. It's like an addiction worse than any drug. The water is always calling. Even when you're laughing with friends, even when you're holding your child, a part of you is always listening for her. One night, his wife wakes and finds the bed empty. Outside, she sees him walking toward the shore, unblinking, as if sleepwalking. Panic grips her. She runs, grabs him from behind, digs her fingers into his arms. Stop. Please. You'll drown. He struggles, not like a man fighting his wife, but like a man fighting his own body. Tears stream down his face. His hands claw at the air, reaching for the dark water ahead. I have to go, he whispers through clenched teeth. She's calling me. If I don't go, she'll take everything. The wealth that once tasted sweet now feels like a collar around his neck. Because here is what they don't tell you when Mami Wata makes her offer, her gifts come with conditions. You must begin to dress in her colors, white, blue, sometimes red. You must obey taboos, certain foods forbidden, certain behaviors banned. You must bring her offerings, expensive perfumes, fine jewelry, mirrors, combs, money. You must honor her with rituals, candles shimmering on river surfaces at midnight, prayers whispered into waves. And most binding of all, you must remain sexually faithful to her. Men and women who belong to her find human relationships falling apart. Marriages crumble. Engagements break mysteriously. Partners lose interest, fall ill, or encounter bizarre accidents that push them away. One groom, standing at the altar, suddenly feels the room spin. He collapses to the floor. And only he sees her, standing calmly at the back of the hall, hair flowing, eyes blazing. How dare you, her presence whispers inside his skull. Did you forget who owns you? Later, he wakes in a hospital bed, wedding cancelled, life spared, but the message remains, you do not cheat on Mami Wata. For some, devotion continues willingly. Rituals are performed, offerings made. Lives remain prosperous, but always tethered. For others, fear becomes too much. They try to stop. skip a ritual, ignore a dream. They decide, secretly, I am done. I want my life back. Then the unraveling begins. Businesses collapse. Contracts vanish. Markets turn. Health deteriorates. Nightmares return, more vicious than before. Some swear they hear her laughter in every body of water. Others see her in mirrors, windows, even phone screens. You made a promise, her presence says. And Mami Wata never forgets. Legends paint her as a monster. Devotees call her a goddess. Skeptics say she is a story. But water has always been sacred here, rivers lifelines, lakes mysteries, oceans alive with power that gives and takes without explanation. From ancient shrines along Nigerian rivers to mangrove coasts, her worship is enduring. Mirrors, combs, perfume bottles, candles, blue and white cloths mark altars in hidden corners. Priestesses, dressed in white and blue, rock back and forth, voices shifting as they ride the spirit, delivering warnings, making promises. They will tell you, people come poor and live rich. He saved me. She punished me. Scholars explain her dual nature, beautiful and deadly, generous and cruel. She gives and takes with equal precision. So if you ever stand by the water in West Africa, the sun gone, waves rolling quietly, and a stranger, more beautiful than any human, steps close, offering a gift or promise, remember. Mami Wata's gifts are real. Her price is real. And the line between blessing and bondage dissolves like salt in water. Walk away. Walk away while you can.